Catriona Gray is known as one of the best Q&Ers ever to have graced the Miss Universe stage. In fact, her top 3 Q&A performance touched the hearts and the minds of the judges and the Thai crowd on her way to winning her 2018 Miss Universe title. 3 years after, let's ask the question, was that answer really that good? Were there things that perhaps could have been improved on? And finally, let's ask the question, what's my score for Catriona Gray's top 3 Q&A performance in Miss Universe 2018? And welcome back to What's My Score. I am Attorney JV, Aces and Queens Q&A trainer, and your pageantry insider. So, bago tayo pumunta sa video natin today, panoodin muna natin paano ba yung naging performance ni Catriona Gray doon sa top 3 Q&A in Miss Universe 2018.
What is the most important lesson you've learned in your life, and how would you apply it to your time as Miss Universe?
I work a lot in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and the life there is it's poor and it's very sad. And I've always taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children and to be grateful. And I would bring this aspect as a Miss Universe to see situations with a silver lining and to assess where I could give something, where I could provide something as a spokesperson. And this, I think, if I could teach also people to be grateful, we could have an amazing world where negativity could not grow and foster, and children would have a smile on their face. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines.
Oh my god, guys. That's how you win Miss Universe. Guys, there were so many things I loved about that answer. In fact, I have 4 that I really loved. The first one was that she told a story. She talked about her experience working in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and she even painted an image of poverty and sadness. Now, there were some people criticizing Catriona for glorifying the idea of poverty, but to be honest, I didn't see it that way. What I saw was a woman committed to the advocacies that are really close to her heart, i.e. children, i.e. education, and addressing poverty. You know, guys, it wasn't like it was the first time that Catriona spoke about it anyway. She was consistent all throughout in her social media accounts. The way she was described during the evening gown competition in the preliminary competition, they talked about how she opened a school, and even her opening speech was about children. So Catriona was only telling a consistent story all throughout. And I think that telling a story is one of the most powerful ways by which one can make an impact on that stage. The second one that I really loved, which is still really related to the first one, was that she personalized it. Guys, when you personalize something, telling your own experience, telling who you are as an individual, and putting that in your answer is so powerful because it gives you credibility. Why does it give you credibility? Because if you're able to speak from a position of experience, from a position of credibility, then it's gonna be easier for people to relate to your answer. It's gonna give you a little bit more leeway in terms of convincing the audience that what you're saying is accurate, true, and coming from your personal experiences. The third thing that I really loved was that there were so many quotable quotes in Catriona's answer. One, she talked about the silver lining. Di ba naging meme pa nga yung silver lining? 2, to look for the beauty in it, right? She also talked about to be grateful. She talked about where she wants to see a world where negativity could not grow and foster, and children would have a smile on their face. Guys, that's how you do it. You want to be able to speak of words, or use words rather, that can resonate quickly with the audience. Kumbaga, memeable. When you can use words that next day will be quoted in the news articles, will be memed and replicated in the pageant vlogs on Instagram, that means you were successful in coming up with impact statements that would really be universally loved. The fourth one that I really loved was her delivery. I felt like she really felt the answer and it was coming from a place of authenticity. Her eyes were shining. Her eyes reflected how she really felt about these advocacies and what she will do when she becomes Miss Universe. So for all these 4 reasons, I really think that Catriona nailed it in the head in the top 3 Q&A in Miss Universe 2018. And now for the bad. Well, I thought that Catriona's answer was really strong, guys. Don't get me wrong, it was incredibly strong. But if I were to put my Q&A trainer hat on, I would say that the middle part did not match the strong start and the strong ending. Why? Because I thought that she rambled a little bit. She enumerated words that for me lacked a little bit of specificity. Ano ba talaga yung gagawin niya as Miss Universe aside from being a spokesperson and aside from seeing situations with a silver lining? Now, yes, she was able to use a strong impact statement with silver lining, but what was she gonna do? That was something that I felt like was a little bit missing from Catriona's answer. And I thought that she was finding it hard to connect the strong start with the stronger ending, and I thought that perhaps it could have been elevated a little bit more. And now for what's my score? Well, guys, you know what? I just needed to put my Q&A trainer hat on for the bad, but to be honest, I found Catriona's answer to be one of the strongest answers ever delivered on the Miss Universe stage. I always look at the totality of the answer. Ano ba yung naging impact ng sagot ng isang babae? Naging relatable ba yung sagot at authentic yung sagot to the audience? Did it touch the hearts and the minds of the people listening to her? Catriona successfully did that in 2018. And therefore, my score for Catriona's 2018 Miss Universe Top 3 Q&A performance is 95. And that's what's my score. So guys, if you liked this content and want to see more content like this on this channel, on Q&A training, on pageant information, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and press on that notification bell so every time we have new content on this channel, you will be informed. Thank you so much, guys. Arigatou gozaimasu.